A few days ago, I met an elderly friend of mine. At lunch, I noticed he was eating a full plate of braised lotus root. So I asked, "How's your blood sugar these days?" He laughed and said, "Oh, it's fine. It's vegetables. You can eat as much as you want, right?" At that moment, I got a little worried. Because not all vegetables are the same. For people who need to manage their blood sugar, some vegetables are good. But others can actually work against you. We usually think of vegetables as healthy food. Most of them are low in calories. They're also packed with nutrients. But root vegetables are a different story. For example, 100 grams of lotus root has more than 17 grams of carbs. Burdock root has over 15 grams. On the other hand, cucumbers only have about 2 grams. So even among vegetables, the carb content can vary a lot. I know another gentleman who used to say, "I don't eat meat. Only vegetables, so I'm fine." But the vegetables he ate were mainly potatoes. Sweet potatoes, lotus root, and burdock root. A few months later, his blood sugar had gone up even more. The culprit was the carbohydrates hiding in those vegetables. That's why there's an important concept you need to know. The food exchange unit. Simply put, it's the recommended portion size for people managing their blood sugar. 1 unit equals about 6 grams of carbohydrates. To give you some examples, 1/3 of a medium apple, 1 medium tangerine, 1/4 of a medium pear, half a medium banana, or about 10 medium strawberries. I once had someone ask me, "Isn't half an apple okay?" But the problem was, he had already eaten plenty of rice. And he had rice cakes as a snack. In that situation, half an apple was far from a small portion. It was enough to make his blood sugar spike. Now, that doesn't mean lotus root or burdock root are bad foods. In fact, they have a lot of benefits. Lotus root is high in fiber. Fiber helps digestion and bowel movement. It also lowers cholesterol, and it supports blood vessel health. Lotus root also contains tannins. These help reduce inflammation in the stomach and intestines. And it's rich in iron and antioxidants. So yes, they're good foods. But the key is moderation. Not "it's good, so I'll eat a lot." But "it's good, so I'll eat the right amount." On the other hand, there are foods you can enjoy more freely. Seaweed, for example. Things like kelp, seaweed sheets, konjac, and agar. They're very low in calories. They're also low in carbs. So they won't push up your blood sugar much. Condiments and spices are also fine. Mustard, vinegar, cinnamon, pepper, and lemon. In fact, vinegar and lemon can even help lower blood sugar. I remember another friend who always filled his rice bowl to the top. I suggested, why not cut back a little on the rice and eat it with seaweed instead? At first, he didn't think it would make a difference. But once he tried it, he felt just as full. And his blood sugar stayed much more stable. That one small change had a big impact on his health. So here's the bottom line. Even healthy foods can be harmful if you overeat them. When it comes to blood sugar, what matters most is not just what you eat, but how much you eat and how you eat it. Lotus root and burdock root are nutritious. But if you eat too much, your blood sugar will spike. Seaweed and similar foods, though, are much safer to enjoy more freely. Balance and moderation. That's the real secret to managing blood sugar. To sum it up, don't assume all vegetables are safe to eat in unlimited amounts. Lotus root and burdock root in moderation. Seaweed and seasonings more freely. Just following this rule can make a big difference. So, what vegetables do you enjoy the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might help someone else. Stay healthy. I'll see you next time with more practical health tips. Thank you for watching.